this subject gets people hot, but look, this has to be addressed. 39% of the world's adults are overweight. Over 50% in the US are overweight, and the numbers are increasing at staggering rates. Type 2 diabetes is at an all-time high. The truth is, the average person has a great deal of trouble keeping unwanted pounds off, but it's not your fault. Hey, we're the Kaspar Twins, and we know that this can be extremely frustrating. The whole weight loss journey is so frustrating. It's a constant struggle to lose weight and to feel great. If you're looking for support and solutions to end the never-ending story of yo-yo dieting, falling off the wagon, feeling lethargic, uncomfortable, and out of control, then you are absolutely in the right place. The fact is, society is confused with the overabundance of information, true or false, and frankly, so many are not sure what to do or believe anymore. What you may not have considered is your health has been sabotaged since you were a child and frankly, working against you. We're about to reveal 8 reasons why getting fit and staying healthy is not in your favor. In fact, it's working against you, and how you can combat this invisible sabotage. So let's get right into it. Number 1, align with who you are. We all love watching celebrities in action. Rihanna and her growing baby bump, the Angelina and Jennifer saga, Billie Eilish literally growing into a woman before our eyes, and those gorgeous males with the perfect physiques and dreamy smiles. Brad Pitt much? But the truth is, the entertainment industry gives us extremely unrealistic expectations about what healthy standards are. The age-old messaging, women must be thin, fit, and beautiful. Not only that, they should raise children, be successful with a full-time job, come home, be charming and gorgeous to their partner, all while nourishing and nurturing a romantic relationship. Men have the same pressures. They must be tall and built, work long hours with unrealistic work expectations, make a ton of money, come home and be charming enough to treat their partners with kindness and curiosity. A client we work with, who has been in the entertainment industry for nearly 30 years, suffered from bulimia, anxiety, severe depression, and had suicidal ideations. It's heartbreaking. This was a direct result of long-term exposure to unrealistic expectations. They're all a size 0. They're all a size 0. She kept repeating that. It was ingrained in her head. She's doing fabulously now, of course, and no longer compares herself to others. Self-comparison is a waste of energy. Who are you at the core? Aligning with who you are at the core will prompt deep self-acceptance and ease, the strict and nasty internal dialogue that you've been subconsciously strengthening for years. Health insurance companies do wonderful things for affordable health care and providing a vital service, but still have a long way to go for covering tests and procedures that are vital to answering the questions of why it is so difficult to get anyone to stay healthy. Hormonal imbalances, especially in women, can lead to obesity, mood instability, and have lifelong repercussions like cancer. It's no secret that some of these hormone instabilities have caused issues in relationships like marriages and friendships and have ended them. The discomfort felt on a daily basis of waking up not knowing what kind of day you're going to have because you don't know if you're going to have the energy to make it through and be civil. Still today, there is a lot of progress that needs to be made in making testing hormones standard practice to support the regulation of hormones which are vital to stimulate metabolism, mood stability, and general feelings of well-being. Has anyone had trouble getting their doctors to listen to them? Yeah, we have. It seems like the average gynecologist has mediocre knowledge about hormones and how they are negatively affecting quality of life and balance in the body. In our experience, any discomfort, irregularity, mood instability, or uncomfortable weight gain ended with the suggestion of birth control pills, which adds more hormones to an already imbalanced body. This is not a solution for everyone, and it's actually a resolution that we refused to subscribe to. It just didn't feel right. Men and women with imbalances in hormones have more difficulty handling stressful or emotionally activating situations and can often escalate to disastrous endings. You know what we're talking about: road rage, some person in line ranting about an uncontrollable event, that thing your husband said that really wasn't that big of a deal. Some are likely feeling fatigue, mood swings, joint pain, tenderness, inflammation, palpitations, bloating, all side effects of imbalances in hormones. Before you get angry and assume they are crazy, think again. General doctors also seem to portray very little understanding of unexplained weight gain and mood imbalances. We understand doctors are trained in specific modalities and can't be responsible for all ailments. However, proper direction is expected by generals when a complaint of discomfort is made. Our personal experience has, again, been quite frustrating, and based on our client portfolio, we are absolutely not alone. Not only would our primary doctors not submit detailing of hormone balances via blood tests, but several were completely dismissive. We later found massive hormone imbalances, in fact, estrogen levels at triple the level. Now, we don't know the ins and outs of what each doctor has permission to request, but if you can't go to your general doctor to get common levels taken like estrogen, progesterone, and other vital hormones measured, where do you go? This is a question we get often from our clients, and the good news is we can answer it because we've had the experience now. We've had firsthand experience and we have found the answers to this. If you're interested in discovering more about effective hormone balancing and life-changing weight loss methods without dieting, then be sure to check out our Ideal Weight Forever quest for an extensive 21-day guide to change your mindset, subconscious programming, and up-level your life at the first link in the description. Now let's move to the fifth reason we have found that is working against you in your quest to achieve true health and vitality. 1 in 5 children are overweight worldwide. The difficulty you are having losing weight and keeping it off started long before you were even aware of it. The school systems do a great job providing some health education in the classrooms and are conscious of the need for greater health education. However, very little emotional education is taught to support our youth. Coping skills, emotional regulation tools, the fundamentals of understanding the importance of listening to our bodies and intuition is grossly lacking in the schools still today. Simply said, lack of attention to emotions leads to emotional dysregulation, which leads to chronic emotional disruption, which leads to addiction. According to Healthline, 82% of people eat more than the recommended calorie intake daily. AddictionCenter.com states 75% of Americans eat excessive amounts of sugar, and many can be classified as addictive. Americans lead the pack in sugar consumption worldwide. The FDA seems to be falling behind the pack when it comes to the investigation and regulations of harmful processed foods, chemicals, and additives. You probably think that you're doing your body good when you eat salmon, right? Well, think again. Did you know that farm-raised salmon is fed astaxanthin to give it the attractive coral color? This is a petrochemical and banned in Australia and New Zealand. How about another example? Unless marked otherwise, dairy is treated with RBST and RBGH hormones to stimulate milk production. This is banned in the European Union and in Canada. An overabundance of hormones can wreak havoc on the body and compromise long-term health. Check out our videos on foods that are banned in other countries for more on this subject. Your television is not your friend. You've seen them on TV, the commercials of the pizza with the gooey cheese just as you're about to get ready to make dinner. Yes, the commercial industry has done extensive research on when, where, and who to advertise to. You may have even realized the subliminal messaging right on your screen to buy all that cheesy food. As your thoughts focus on the unhealthy food, your body reacts by releasing chemicals to induce the cravings. You may even find your mouth watering. It's as if there's nowhere we can turn. Overuse of medication to treat emotional dysregulation is out of control. 66% of all adults are on at least one medication. We have clients that come in for severe emotional disruption who have been on their medications for 15, 20, 30 years in some cases. These are SSRIs, an antidepressant designed for short-term use in severe situations. What's worse is sometimes the clients aren't even directed to treat the root cause with a holistic approach like hypnosis, which is extremely effective for anything ranging from obesity, depression, narcolepsy, addictions, you name it. Instead, these patients are told and believe that they have to be on these medications for a lifetime. It's a lifetime sentence of being dependent on their medications with no other solutions available. Many of these people's medications lead to weight gain, compounding depression issues. Obesity is a major factor for developing type 2 diabetes. 40% of the world is overweight or obese. Approximately 573 million adults worldwide have diabetes. It doesn't matter where you look, the statistics are alarming. The general protection of the public people seems to be totally skewed. And we're not here to debate who's doing right, who's doing wrong, or to give you any excuses. The sole message we want to portray here is to take your health into your own hands. There's endless information available to educate yourself. You are unique with your own set of habits, automatic responses, internal narratives, hormones, needs, wants. You get the picture. So give yourself a break. Know that bad habits are not your fault and they can absolutely be changed. We are hardwired for survival and to live in a fast-paced environment that requires so much of us. Being mindful, practicing intuitive eating habits or conscious eating habits is not something that's readily taught. Our mission is to assist you in the best way we possibly can by providing as much valuable information as possible to guide you along your path of a long, enjoyable, confidence-filled, and healthy life. Check out our playlist of simple solutions to address the cause of your overeating and unhealthy habits and rid yourself of obesity for life. We hope this was supportive and valuable information, and we can't wait to see you in the course.